Hello and good evening, wonderful viewers, wherever you are. Welcome back to Sport 360 Live on Atlantic TV, the home of TV revolution. We are located, as I always tell, in the little smiling coast of the Gambia, of course, and in the western region side of Gambia, Farato, where we have our main studio. And of course, it's another edition of your favorite sports program, of course, exclusively on TV, Atlantic, and I am Big Sam, internationally host. Well, today, I'm happy that to welcome first time in my studio on my program, of course, Kasim Oscar. He will introduce himself to you. But remember, today we'll be talking purely about basketball. When Sports Journal of the Gambia newly came in, which I am part of the executive, we deem it that we should be covering all aspects of sports as is the Sports Journal. So that's why we advocate for that, being basketball, volleyball, football, athletics, you name them. And today we'll be talking strictly about Gambia basketball. But before going further, remember sponsors are invited, as you can see on the screen. We once again, I promised I'll give you one of the best programs today, especially those that love basketball. But before then, let me introduce my guest today. Kasim, welcome to the Atlantic Sport 360. But first tell them your full name, because I know Oscar is a nickname, huh?
Yeah, thank you very much, Big Sam, and big thanks to all the wonderful viewers of Atlantic TV, home of TV revolution. My name is Kasim Sissoko, popularly called Oscar, simply because I'm a Chelsea fan, and my favorite player in those days, 2012, was Oscar, the Brazilian sensational who made a move from Santos to Chelsea in 2012. So that is why I choose Oscar as my nickname or as my media name. But like my full name is Kasim Sissoko, popularly called as Oscar. I'm so excited to be here on Atlantic TV, home of TV revolution, to talk about Gambian basket. We are excited for the opportunity.
Thank you so very much. I'm so excited. You know, he also got some journalistic stuff in him. So, interviewing journalists today is going to be another one. Well, of recent, basketball, when we were young, basketball in the Gambia definitely have the hype. You know, talk about the great St. Augustine's, the Gambia Highs, and, you know, name them. You know, and then the league at Manesilla Memorial Court was just awesome. We have clubs in Banjul, name them, the Dingares, the Walidans, you know, a lot of them. And then, but along the way, a couple of years ago, it kind of took a shove downward. And then, yeah, there were some kind of, as we call it, some high echelon or people in authority did not want to leave the place, and then they push and pull, and at the end of the day it was kind of dissolved, and then we have another new one coming up. But before then, Kasim will take us through to that. But before then, Kasim, what is your portfolio at the Gambia Basketball Association?
Yeah, thank you very much for the question. My portfolio there is just a media officer, helping them in terms of publicity and other stuffs. The official PRO is there by the name Ruben Ying, who also double as the head coach of Bakau Basketball Academy. If you watch the highlights of our All-Star in Banjul, you will get to know who Ruben Ying is. He is one of the tallest people in Gambian basket alongside the current Secretary General, that is Aliu Nyang. So for now, I think my portfolio is, as I said, is a media officer. I help them more in publicity and other stuff.
Okay, thank you so much for that. Yes, I met the secretary, another tall guy, you know, and everybody. It was so wonderful. Tell us a little bit about the history of basketball as far as Kasim. I know you love basketball, you come. Well, there was a break somewhere. We have kind of a power struggle somewhere, and then tell us from that generation to this new generation right now.
Yeah, I think, as you said earlier on, in those years, in the 90s, I can say, or mid-80s, 90s, up to 2000, basket used to be a very dominant, or a game that is one of the most watched games in the Gambia here, after football, as we all know.
Exactly.
Football remains the most captivating sports in the entire world. Like in the Gambia here, basket used to be very watched game in those years, especially in Banjul, as you said. But all of a sudden, everything just collapsed, just like that. Perhaps maybe we don't have the right people running the basket by that time compared to now. Could be the reason, or maybe stakeholders and even philanthropists or the people themselves are not much interested in basket like before, like today, like before. So I think could be some of the reasons why. That is why now we are not seeing the likes of the Waledan and the Dingares and other teams.
Jameson, etc.
Exactly. A city that used to have 4 or 5 basketball clubs is now only left with one, with an academy. That is Banjul United Basketball Club, who were playing basketball in the 2nd tier of Gambian basketball league status. So, but they are promoted this upcoming season. They will be playing top flight basket in the GBA League 2024-2025 season, and their academy as well are already into a final organized by Serekunda West Basketball Academy called the Rising Star Basketball Tournament in Serekunda West. So Banjul United girls are already into the final. The recently concluded NACOF, we have seen a lot of their female players participating for Banjul and also some for KMC as well.
Okay, Kasim, yes, as you're part of the new executive, when did you basketball executive come into power, and what was your foresight to do?
Yeah, these people came in power not long ago. When I started watching basket, I watched the current Secretary General playing for Serekunda West. Yes,
okay.
That was, I think that was his last season. By the time I was watching the league as a first timer, Mohamed Jinjai, who is now in US or maybe in Europe, overseas, was the Secretary General.
Okay.
So I think when I came in, when I started watching, I was invited by the current coach of Serekunda East, that is Alu Badara Jeng, who also doubles as the under-16 3x3 coach, okay. Guided Gambia to bronze medal and silver in the Dakar NZA 3x3.
Yeah, we'll come into that. Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So when I started, when I first watched the Gambian game, basket, I realized that there is a lot of talent in this athlete, both male and female. It was a knockout, not the league. Then I interviewed 2 players. One of them is Mameli Andong, and also Bintu Dambele, who won the MVP of the All-Star in Banjul. So I get to realize these guys are not only talented on the court, but also academically. They speak good English,
yeah.
which impressed me a lot. I decided, okay, now if I have time, I will definitely give some time to basket, watch it, and also talk about it in any platform that I'm given the opportunity to talk about sports.
Exactly.
So when these people came in, the Secretary General realized that media is very essential, and I have been doing maybe a little bit contributing a little bit quota of development when it comes to publicity. He reached out to me and tell me about it. I said, well, if I was doing this for free, and now I'm being approached officially from the association to help them with this and that, I think it is going to be a very big privilege for me to join them. So that's how I joined them. So we decided to create a Facebook page, which is now having 1,000 followers on Facebook. That is Basket 220. Where whenever you log in on
Basket 220,
yeah,
okay.
You'll get to know a lot of information about the Gambian basket, Division 1 male, Division 2 male, and also Division 1 female. So, and many other related news, many other news rather related to Gambian basketball
are all in that. Okay.
For sure.
When you were invited and when this new executive come into play, what was your first agenda? What were you looking at? Are you looking at to bring the clubs together or to bring the national team back again from the unders? And what was your first impact, or what was your first thing that you do with the basketball? Because I know you find it kind of a disarray. So what were your first assignment to do?
Yeah, as I told you, I think my role is more of publicity to inform the general public what is happening in basket, when and where.
Okay, so what was the first intervention?
Like, yeah, the Gambia basketball media is a small family.
Okay.
Literally, everybody knows each other.
Exactly, I know. That's Gambian context.
Exactly. Right now, people call me Oscar, some will tell me Uncle Oscar, Uncle Journalist. You see, though I don't know much of them, I don't know most of them, but like they get to figure out now, this is Kasim, this is the one doing the media publicity or whatsoever for the association and also for the athletes. So
what was your first program? Because I remember we went for something before you left for Bissau, but what was the first program that?
The program is to create a Facebook page that is Basket 220. Every weekend we will write a short script or report about the teams that are playing that particular weekend and the team that won that particular weekend as well, so that my colleagues in the other media houses outlets also can get more information. They won't say, okay, I didn't watch it or I didn't reach out to Kasim, because I know if you are a sport journalist, you obviously have a Facebook account. So if you click onto Basket 220, you will get to know all the information that happens the past particular weekend when it comes to Gambian basket. And sometimes even on the Gambia Sport Journalists Association group, we do say it there. So like, I think me coming to basket Gambian basketball has been a big omen of luck for me personally, because I have been practicing sport journalism in this country since 2012, when the institution I worked for started operation. But I can tell you, I never traveled my foot outside this country. But now I have visited, I went to Bissau, I also went to Dakar and also chased through basket. So that is why they say maybe hard work pays off. So it's like
and the passion you get
exactly a win-win situation for both Kasim, Oscar, and Gambian Basketball Association.
Our first program we went to cover as Sports 360 was when the team was preparing to go to Bissau for the America, and that was the under 23. By the way, which category is the basketball now? Which of the categories do you have now? Apart from seniors, I know we have seniors, and what do we have?
Right now in the Gambia here, I can tell you that we have under 16, both boys and girls. And we also have under 21, female. Under 21 rather, male. Male, because like this is a project. In the next 2-3 years, we want to have a national side. You see, there are a lot of challenges. Administrative challenges as well contributed to the delayed development of the game in this country here. That is, I one time interviewed the PRO, that is Ruben Ning. He told me, that what is the way forward for Gambian basket? You guys are definitely doing well, but sponsors are not coming, support is not coming, and the facilities are not available. He said, the only way forward is to keep on doing what they are doing. One day people will realize that basket is existing and they are doing well. And that is just exactly the beginning steps of that. Because for the first time in many years, a sitting Minister of Youth and Sports is watching Gambian basket activities. On the 1st of January, we were with him in Banjul, which we really appreciated, and also high-profile dignitaries from the National Sport Council as well. And also, basketball get face-to-face interaction with the newly permanent secretary of Minister of Youth and Sports, who happens to be a lady, Safi Sankare Faraj. That was her first public interaction or appearances.
And that was basketball.
Exactly. So these are things that definitely that was lacking in Gambian basket. And as you said, you do also mention money. I know we will come to that.
We'll come to that. Okay, but first now, for my viewers, they saw before you guys left for Bissau. Tell us that the Bissau trip, how was it? The condition.
Yeah, it was.
Meanwhile, I must just not. I have to be fair. Congratulations, Team Gambia.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you very much. As you said, the stadium was full to its capacity. We witnessed the presence of the Minister of Youth and Sports, Bakari Baji, and also Mahmoud Jawla, the acting deputy director of National Sport Council, and also one of our individual fans, that is Usainu Gambia, who also was also in present due to my invitation from him And many other journalists as well, Atlantic TV were there, Star TV, many online.
TRTS,
exactly.
etc., yeah.
So this shows you that this was exactly what the game was needing or needed before everything just started like reaching out to the public. So after that event, the team traveled to Guinea-Bissau for a 4-day championship of Amical Capral. Amical Capral, we all know, is a household name in Guinea-Bissau. So every year, a week before their independence, they will organize sports activities, including basket, Amical Capral, where Senegal, Gambia, and also Guinea-Bissau with 2 teams participated. So at the end of the tournament, Gambia played 4 games rather. They won both, and they won the gold medal. That is, eventually they end up being champions of the Amical Capral Memorial Basketball Tournament for 2024, which started 19 September to 24th of September 2024. So from there, good fortunes just continue coming in Gambian basket. So November 7th or 9th also, Gambia participated in 3x3 competition, both boys and girls, on the 16th.
And that was?
In Dakar.
In Dakar,
yeah.
Senegal.
Yeah, in a pre-tournament in preparation for Dakar or Senegal in hosting the 2026 Youth Olympic Games in Senegal. So invited 6 countries. Kenya is one of them, Nigeria, Senegal, the host, the Gambia, and also Algeria as well, both boys and girls, which Alu Badara Jem as the head coach went on with 10 players, with 8 players rather, because 3x3 is 3 people that will start. It's not instead of 5 players. So with a journalist that is me, and also an executive from the National Olympic Committee, because the invitation came through GNOC. So at the end of the tournament, Gambia were decorated with a silver medal in the boys category. We lost to Senegal in the finals. And also our girls lost to Senegal in the semi-final, and we defeated Algeria to win the bronze medal.
Position.
Exactly. And after that tournament, also fast forward, Gambia were also invited to participate in the first ever FIBA Zone 2 basketball championship, categorized under 16, both boys and girls.
FIBA is the biggest basketball
organization. Exactly, 5x5. FIBA Africa.
Yeah, FIBA Africa.
For Zone 2.
Exactly.
Also 6 teams participated, Sierra Leone, Senegal, the host, the Gambia, and you have Guinea-Conakry and Guinea-Bissau as well. So in that competition, Gambia came home with 3 bronze medals from the girls and also from the boys. I can tell you this is the biggest competition Gambia participated for decades now when it comes to Gambian basket. And it came at the right time in preparation to build a national team, and also in anticipation of participating for the upcoming African Championship or Zone 2 qualifiers. Yeah.
Awesome, that's brilliant. In regarding FIBA, it's the biggest basketball organization in Africa. What would you tell us about the categories of the basketball team you have? Do you have talent? Are you seeing the future in the Gambian basketball before the main national basketball squad will come into play?
Actually, I will say yes. Looking at the only local-based players I watch so far, I believe I have the hope that with support, proper facilities, definitely we will get there where we want the Gambian basketball to be. Because just with these 3 competitions so far, the Secretary General and even I myself as one of the key followers or writers of Gambian basket, there are eligible Gambian basketball players in overseas reaching out. I am eligible to represent the Gambia for any future competition. I'm available. So what can I do? Asking me criteria. Whenever they reach out, I direct them to the Secretary General, who understands the game more than I do, and also the procedures that they need to do to be able to be called for Gambia for future competitions. As we speak right now, I can tell you even there are 7 Gambian basketball players that are eligible, have Gambian parents somewhere, even born here, played in the league here, in overseas, playing basketball at the higher level. So as I said, if the support is there and also the facilities, definitely Big Sam, in the next 2-3 years to come, we will be able to build the dream national team that we wanted. As we are always hopeful of one day the Gambia government, National Sport Council and GNOC and even the philanthropists will help the Gambian basket and even handball to build an indoor court. Because if you build an indoor court,
professionally,
you can play two sports there. Not only basket, handball can be played there. Three rather. Basket, handball, and
volleyball can
be
played.
We are still dreamers. We hope one day our dream will come true. Gambia will have the dream indoor court, so that the athletes will be able to practice their talent and help them reach their peak in the sports they practice.
That's very important, because even in football, they say football is not how you play it. It doesn't matter that much, but where you play it.
Yeah.
Basketball also. I mean, we see NBA, all the courts are all indoor. So, I mean, and then this indoor, they have a lot of games that could be played there.
Yeah. But there are, you see, basket goes with proper facilities. There are a lot of games, competitions. If Gambia wants to participate, lack of facilities is only thing that is going to warrant them competing in those competitions.
Okay.
Because, like, you all know the facilities we have here is not even comparable to even the other African countries, or even our,
Senegal.
even our neighbors. So talk less of competing in the FIBA of like a highly competition. So it's difficult. So like we desperately need it as much as the Gambia government can do, or the Ministry of Youth and Sports. Though right now there is a big boom, and we are hopeful. Even the minister, I can say, everybody is interested in Gambian basket. With this, my message to the athlete is that let them keep grinding, let them keep trying. Glory days will come in Gambian basket.
Let's go. In any sport, it's very, very expensive. Gambia basketball, you have just emerged now, and then a lot of accolades are coming up, and then like you said, the minister was there the other time, and then emerged on the news that I think there are some helps coming from the government. Is it there any money coming from the government or from front? Well, I know the minister has given a certain. I wanted to clear that. Is that?
Yeah. Before we come to the money aspect, I also just want to include this one. Since this opportunity to say happy birthday to one of our best female players of our generation.
Oh, yeah.
That is Tida Minte. Tida was part of the team that traveled to Dakar and Zoué, and also in Guinea, in Senegal as well, chess, in which he was, after the end of the tournament, she was part of the top 5 players.
Oh.
Yeah, that is Tida Minte.
She went to Kamelka Cabral too?
No, she didn't. The American Capra was only for boys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so for the Dakar NZA 3x3 was for both boys and girls, and also the
FIBA one.
Yeah, the FIBA one was also for boys and girls.
Okay.
So like you said, the money came in line with the remarkable performance the under-21 did, bringing their first ever trophy when it comes to basket.
That is from America Cabral.
Exactly, and also going to the Dakar NZA, participating and also winning, not only participating but also coming home with medals, that is silver and also bronze. The boys won silver, the girls won bronze medal. And after that also as well, the team also went into chess to compete in the FIBA Zone 2, 5-on-5 for both boys and girls. They both bring back home bronze medals, and also as other individual accolades, Tida Minte was one of the top 5 of the female team, and also Abdullah Taylor as well for the boys was selected as the top 5 players of the tournament. And this is something that it has been very historical for Gambian basket. And also the head coach, that is Daniel Nyaki, who went to Hungary. I must commend him for going back to Hungary and study his FIBA lancing level 1 and come back to this country.
Wow.
In those days, many coaches will go for overseas studies and will never come back.
Yeah, when they have their license, they
exactly.
So
then if say, look, let me go and look for greener pasture. But this is the benefit you reap when you put the right people that are passionate about sport, about basket into it. He loved basket at his heart.
And loved the country.
Exactly. He went to Hungary for 3 months or so, came back with a very good aggregate or very good mark as a level 1 FIBA coach holder. And he's back. He went to the competition and guided Gambia to bronze medal in both boys and girls, assisted by Adama Barrow, Coach Balasta.
Okay.
Yeah, not the head coach, His Excellency, the head of state.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So that the money was for the
for the money.
Cabral.
Yes, for the money is given as a token of appreciation.
How much was that?
To the 3 teams that represented the Gambia. That is namely the under 21 and the under 16, both in the Dakar NZO and also in the FIBA Zone 2 Championship in chess. Okay. It is $400,000. According to the Honorable Minister of Youth and Sports, is not for the association, is for the teams or for the players in appreciating what they have been doing, because we all know, it's no doubt that sports is one of the things that is giving Gambia the recognition or the popularity outside this country. Yes. So sport is doing well. We will definitely love every year at least 3 or 5 million to be added onto the budget of the sport in this country, because it is huge, it is large. We need a lot of funds to compete in a lot of competitions. We are not undermining the 132 or 133 million, but like our wish, we are pledging. Yeah. Let them also consider taking it to maybe 165 or 175 at least, yeah.
Well, that is it, and then we must thank the Honorable Minister Bakari Wabaji, and of course, and the entire, of course, ministry and all the support. So basketball and any other sports need support. Kasim, you have the privilege to come to Sport 360 Light here. Regarding Gambia basketball, what is the most important message you want to send across to my viewers?
The important message is many, but let me just name a few. Okay. It is that, like, come and join the SIP, because Gambian basketball is dwelling, and let us not wait until these athletes reaches the stardom and started writing about them. If you have never watched Gambian basket, the first day you do so, you will always like to come back.
Where can we watch them? I think that's important also for them to know.
Of course, at the Independence Stadium, when the league starts, we play at Serekunda East. We also play some games at Serekunda West, at the Independence Stadium, and also at Traffic Light as well. The official basketball park there. We play some of our games there, and also in the previous years, some games are even being scheduled in Birkama here at the Boxbar Mini Stadium.
The lawn.
Yeah, just due to how the lawn is, that's why we couldn't stage or schedule a lot of games there, because at times we do need some ticketing from the gate. Like most of our gate ticketing is $20. Very, very cheap. Yeah. When you come, you will be able to watch Gambian basket, and you will be definitely impressed with what you see in them when they are playing. Yeah. So the important thing is.
Yeah, but before you continue, what happened to our great man Silla Memorial Court? Because I didn't hear you.
What happened there is All-Star. It's part of basket. Mid-season or end of season, you organize an All-Star, an event, an activity involving all the players that are participating in the competition. So that's what we did on the 1st of January, and it went successful. We acknowledge the presence of the Minister of Youth and Sports, and also the acting director of National Sport Council, that is Mahmoud Jawla, and so many other high-profile dignity people. We have 6 teams, namely Rugi Malik Lo, that was one of the female teams, Team Binta Njai, Team Baye Baji. You also have Team Bunja Yabo, the late Bunja Yabo from Brikama.
I know Captain Bunja Yabo.
Exactly, a great guy when it comes to basket. Yeah. And we also have Team Yus and Team Moses as well. So these were the teams that participated in the All-Star, inclusion of both Division 1 and Division 2, and also Division 1 male, all participated in the All-Star, and also individual awards were given to the dunk contest, which goes to Ibrahim Andur alias Pake, and also the MVP of the All-Star, as I mentioned earlier, Bintu Dambele wins that, and we also have other individual players that won a lot of individual trophies at that particular competition, which went successful, and it was streamed live on Facebook by League Studio. We thank them also for coming and covering the event in Bangalore.
But you don't schedule league games there?
No, yeah, perhaps this year, because as I said, most of their teams we are playing. Last year we do play some games there. Okay. That is Banjul United. Whenever they are playing, they play their home games.
Their home,
yeah. So this year also, as well as they are into the top division, I believe there will be a lot of games scheduled there. If the draft is out, I will definitely share it with Atlantic TV. You guys have now been one of
part of the family. We'll always be there.
Absolutely. So let's join hands together and support Gambian basketball players, both male and female. There is so many ways that you can support them, not only to write about them or maybe to bring them on your platform and do so. Because this $400,000 is, many are saying, basket, now you guys have money. I believe, Big Sam, most of these players, the little amount they are going to have there, some of them is going to spend, they are going to spend it on basketball shoes.
Okay.
You see, I have seen some players using the same shoe for training and also the same shoe for games, which is very hard and very discouraging. Okay. But now maybe with this little amount of money, whatever they have from it, some I believe they are going to buy a proper shoe only for match days, and the other one they can be using it for training, because basketball shoe is very expensive, as we all know. At the Gambian level or standard, is difficult if you don't have sponsors or people that will motivate you or help you with logistics. It's going to be very difficult on them, and I all to come and support, and especially the athletes and also the association as well, because we have now seen what they have been doing. Okay. Just by looking at these 3 competitions, the way the boys perform and also the publicity, the name they give out to the Gambia outside is huge. So everybody is invited on board to come and support Gambian basketball. Yeah.
Well, thank you very much, Oscar. Balanyo dem, you know, I know smart director be hamna time be bari would know why. Dama buga bina mako de bena ball rek question bo xamne mo yow yaay taskati xibaar danaka journalist yi basketball. Lo ñu mëna wax basketball fo leen nekk legi ak yeen ngeen def ak lan ngeen soxla.
Def na lu bari. So ma laajee loolu moo xam naa dinaa wax def nañ lu bari o gars yi def nañ lu bari.
No, you are part of it. Yangi bokk nga ci.
Man bu la ma doon ñëw mun naa laa waane sax man balaa ma doon ñëw mun naa laa waane media bu doon toppa Gambian basket bi. Gars yi dañoo play league, play knockout, doo gis sax even on Facebook or even on other. Though at times I do remember that time to time the state TV they do go and watch.
Then go them.
Yeah, then go them there was GRTS. And maybe one other online TV. Dama dey gis si Facebook page bi.
Okay.
Time to time guys dem mëna dem seetaan. Only on finals. That is the knockout.
Okay.
Yeah. So da ngay gis right now definitely lu bari si man, if I am to describe, I will say they have moved from 80%.
Yeah, ngi demat angale de.
Movement 80% to 100%.
Okay.
For this current executive, because amoon na jafe-jafe yu bari si wàllum administrative area, which I don't want to go into much. But like alhamdulillah right now under the leadership of exactly Geran Senghor and also the Secretary General, I think, and the second Vice President, that is Mullah Jammeh, these people are very, very hardworking, and they have Gambian basket in their heart. Not only like, okay, we just want to be on the high table or on the front cameras, no, but they talk about basket, they mean it in their game. Because before we go to Dakar, the NGO. Yeah, but you don't Dakar. Exactly. But you don't Dakar. Settle now 2 training sessions. The second Vice President, that is Mullah Jammeh, conducting some of the trainings, helping the coach with training with the team. So li nepp na comme ko nit ko xamne okay
mom lan la
mom mo nek di second vice president wa ñu ñep dund leen basket leen basket man mi ku wax yow ni sa right now commencé na di def ay free throw ay bars no di tax di la sen highlight ci la motiver exactly no xam nga soy wax ci dara il faut nga xam ko ci tamit xam nga légui il faut nga xam ba légui ma ngay jang na maa ngi over jàngat bi
parce que wax ñu seen trip bi amel kaka bi ci Olof ak Dakar li ngeen def seen jaar bala ga di ma signal le time bi mbaa ngi jess
waaw si gàttal rek comme moo ko waxee rek I think September 2024 team Gambia bi under 21 amoon nañ invitation pour participer si 2024 American Caporal bi in Guinea Bissau so Gambia Basketball Association dañ prepare team bi under 21 si ndimbali lii di Minister of Youth and Sport ak Gambian government bi National Sport Council dépense lii di team bi ñu dem foofu si Guinea Bissau compete ñu play almost daanaka 4 matches ñu win suñ matches yëpp daanaka at the end of the tournament ñu ne Gambia ñoo nekk champions jël ñu trophy ak lii di gold medal loolu la ñu sorry for that loolu la ñu génnee loo foofu c'est Guinée Bissau nekk na competition boo xam ne for the first time Gambia mu ngi participate in a competition outside for almost 20 or 25 years si 5 and 5 because basket duñ doon tukki duñ doon compete si ay competition league rek lañ doon play ak knockout mu jeex kenn du xam sax ok league bi ñan ñoo ko winoon at boobu noonu ak ñan ñoo nekk runners up ak ay yeneen ak yeneen so bu mu fa bàyyee ko ñu ñëwaat tamit continuer lii di travail au liggéey ñu am invitation tamit because Sénégal ñooy host the Youth Olympic in 2026 ñu invite Gambia ak yeneen dëkka naka juróom benn dëkka foofu sa Dakar ñu war a participer si Dakar NZUE 3x3 because basket bi am na 3 catégories mun ngaa play 5 and 5 mun ngaa play tamit 3x3 waaw so boobu sooy dem competition 4 players nga yóbbu si gaal si nga yóbbu 4 players si boys si ñu dem foofu noonu ñu participer boys yi dem final Sénégal door leen si final bi ñu win silver medal so gaal si ñoom tamit Sénégal ñoo leen gaal si ñu win third place bi ñu win lii di bronze medal ñu delluwaat liggéey continuer waat encore because xam na competition yi bari ñu ngee ñëw so FIBA zone 2 under 16 both boys and girls tamit invitation bi gaawutoon gars yi teeluñu ko doon wax because the president of the FIBA zone 2 is a Senegalese gisoon naa ko foofu sa Thiès sax ñu ngi yoon ci compétition bi ñu ngi woon foofu ak moom gis neen Sierra Leone ak ñi di Guinée Bissau Guinée Conakry yëpp naka nañ dëkk yoo xam ne compétit nañ foofu si compétition bi at Seed Academy basketball academy foofu sa Thiès so Gambia boys yi win lii di bronze medal Cepe tamit win lii di bronze medal at the end of the tournament am nañ benn ndaw si góor yi mu nekk si team of the tournament and also a female that is also Tida Minte also mu bokk si team of the tournament as well nekk na competition boo xam ne kontaan nañ trop players yi kontaan nañ because opportunity bu rëy la am nañ interaction ñu bari si 10 players yoo xam ne si wàllum góor ak jigéen yi 3 or 4 rek ñoo am international experience ñu si des yëpp mosu ñoo play outside the Gambia fii rek leen dee play independence fii rek leen dee play so da ngay gis ne almost 14 players both boys and girls categorized under 16 am nañ a little experience of international basketball si competition bu passé bii nii lii dina mun a dimbale lii di association bi ak lii di dëkk bi si boppam pour ñu mun a build suñ future national team both male and female in the future
waaw balaa ñoo jeexal ban daanaka kaddu nga am pour gaaral seetaankat yi ci wàllum Gambia basket
waaw di jaajëfal gars yi bu baax a baax toujours di wax ne soxal nañ dimbal bu baax buñ seet ne ok 400,000 bi lii government bi ñoo ko joxe comme kontaan nañ si gars yi si luñ def Guinée Bissau Dakar ak Thiès kontaan nañ so da nga koy jox place yi pour ñu seddal seen xol comme mag yi lu nga ko dee wax rek ku def lu rëy nga am lu rëy soo seetee in a nutshell 3 competition bii nii nga évaluer Gambian basket lu jar la waral yelloo leen lu ëpp lii sax waa xam naa ne situation dëkk bi du mel ak koom-koom bi moo tax government bi loolu la mën a joxe ñun naka xeebuñ ko lii xam naa just commencement la place yi tamit kontaan nañ trop xam naa lii tamit dina leen mën a gën a pousse pour ñu mun a achieve lii di seen dream bi because soo seetee ñu ñëpp ay ndaw la under 21 bi soo gisee ñu catégorise ko foofu sax ñu bari sax amuñ under 21 years sax si seen age yi comme waaw sooy build a national team foo nga am a strong under 21 side pour nga mun a support lii di national team bi exactly with players and also with so many other additions comme sooy demee ay international competition so kaay lañ ñu push lii di Gambian basket yaakaar bu rëy mu fa yaakaar naa ne sport bu nekka suñ ko mayee ndimbal o push tuuti rek dina mun a takk parce que képp ku jël sport boo mënta jël gis nga fa dara so soxla nga ndimbal tout si nguur gi si government bi si community bi ak even sa parents si all star bi gis naa fa yaayi captain bi under 16 bi boys and girls Abdoulaye Thielo yaayam dafa ñëwoon support loo xam ne it was something loo xam ne it was very 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 great gis nañ ko si competition bi foofu so waajur yi tamit ñu ngay ñaan gars yi sa doom si lépp lu mu jël pour def ko si wàllum sport support ko si lu gën a am solo moo gën nga bañ a koo support mu ñëw téye leneen loo xam ne du la neex o du baax si moom. waaw so jërëjëf come on board ñu support lii di Gambian basket ñu push ko support bi nag su ma koy commencé comme ni nga wax ne rek charity begins at home. media officer bi si boppam sax nit na support because bugga nañ ay gadgets yi bari bagages yi bari yoo xam ne every day di ñëw indi to your doorstep or si social media bi exact si social media bi ñu woon na ne lii lañu am si Gambian basket bi weekend bu passé bii ni player bi coach bi team bi lii ak lii leen def si lu am si quality daal. jërëjëf.
That was Balanyo. Thank you so much. That was an exclusive interview with the, of course, media officer of Gambia basketball. That is Kasim Oscar right here. As is the Kasim Sissoko. Sissoko, or commonly called Oscar. But Gambia's only Oscar, and they know him. It's been a very wonderful one. Balanga, then finally, what's your final word, Kasim, before we go? Yeah,
di jaajëfal ñëpp saa su ne toujours ñëpp ñoo xam ne ñu ngi support nañ continuer di support ñoo xam ne mosu ñoo seetaan nga basket promise naa leen kaay leen ngeen seetaan soo leen seetaanee basket benn 10 minutes rek da ngeen ay in love with the game because it is something boo xam ne daf la dee mën a jàngal lu bari it's very rare in football da nga dee gis in other sport da nga dee gis referee nanga altercation players and other stuff but basket I can tell you Big Sam they are one of the most disciplined athletes when it comes to sports and very educated as well it's very rare nga gis basketball player kuy amal interview mu ñaaka wax anglais bu correct number one secondly mu bàyyi basket mu involved in bankruptcy like mu dem be xam nga mu xaalis am ay jeex always they manage seen xaalis bi because at certain level basketball pour nga play ko il faut nga baax si classe bi ngay njëkk a baax balaa ngay dem si code bi so ñoom ñaari yi lañ boole nii ñu yóbbaale ko waaw nekkul ne comme ay football ak yeneen mun ngaa ñaaka mun baax si classe bi nga mun football ñu bàyyi la nga dem nekk professionnel so basket bi moom moo tax most of the time dañ lay wax exactly it teaches life dafa lay mën a jàngal àdduna.
Thank you very much, Kasim Oscar, for honoring the Sport 360 Light. You saw him in one of our episodes before they left for America Cabral, but he's live in the studio. I hope you enjoyed the exclusive interview. Follow basketball and definitely either go and watch it, and also you can also help if you can. And we thank you so much for being there, my viewers. Thank you so much. And of course in the studio, Edu, thank you very much. And Sehu, my guys in the studio. From me, Big Sam and Sport 360 Light. We'll be back next Sunday, same place, same time. Keep on sporting.